Hi everyone, it's Marcy here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Canada, and I sell all of the amazing products that I share with you here on my page. If you are brand new, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're watching on Facebook, please like my page so that you see all of the different products and creations that I share with you. If you're watching on YouTube, you're watching the replay, please click the subscribe button if you have enjoyed what I have shown you, and please give me some hearts, give me some thumbs up. Facebook and YouTube really like that, so then they will promote my page more and I will be able to reach more crafty people. Hello, Catherine from Ontario, Canada. Well, I'm in Ontario as well. Where are you from? I'm in the southwestern part. I'm in Strathroy, a small town between Sarnia and London. So, yeah, I'm just going to make sure that you've come up on my iPad. Yes, you have. So I am going to flip you around and we'll get started. I have a few things I want to let you know about. So please, as always, share my video. Sharing is caring. And it is, again, how I reach more crafty people. So hold on just one moment while I flip you around. I'm going to bring this up and down. And bring you up a smidge more. There we go. You're from Lucknow near Godrich. We drive through Godrich on our way up to our cottage. We have a cottage in Sauble Beach. Yeah, so I don't think I've ever been to Lucknow, but maybe have I driven through it when the 21 has been closed due to snow squalls. It's hard to say. I am glad that you have joined me today. Okay, so as I had said last night during my walkthrough for the holiday catalog that I was so super excited to share with you, I would share today my holiday head start. So last year I did my holiday head start the end of September. This year I have moved it to the 5th of October. It is a Saturday because that is World Card Making Day. So I thought, you know what? Let's move the holiday head start ahead one weekend and move it into October. So it's October 5th. And I have two different times. I have 9:30 to 11:30 or 1 till 3. And it includes, let me just bring in, you have your choice of the Perfectly Plaid stamp set and punch. It's the combination, or the Snowman Season stamp set and punch. Those are the two that I am featuring for this year's holiday head start. And your $52 is going to include 5 different projects for each bundle. There'll be 4 cards and 1 gift packaging. And you will get all of the supplies that you need to create your projects, as well as a color printed PDF for you to follow along. Now, if this date does not work for you and you have a group of friends, I would happily do it another day for you and your friends that we could coordinate with and have you do it another day, like I said. So I'm going to open up, this is my display board that I had created thanks to my friends Shauna and Rebecca. It's upside down. So, okay, so these are 3 of the 5 projects that you will be creating with the with the Perfectly Plaid stamp set and punch. And then over here on this side is the Snowman Season. There's 3 cards here that you will be creating. So like I said, I will have printed up, along with your picture for each card, I will have an instruction sheet for each project so that you can work away on that. So if you'd like any more information, please let me know. I can also do this as a to-go and have it mailed to you. The best way to do that would be to order, to save on shipping, is just order it from Stampin' Up, either one, and have it sent directly to you. And then once I get the notification that you have placed your order for this, either one of these, then I would mail you the packages. That way I don't have to charge you more for shipping. It makes it just a better value for you if you've gone ahead and placed this order yourself. Now, if you already have purchased these 2 items, as long as you place an order for the price of the bundle, instead of, I'm happy to do that. You just have to let me know what it is you would like in place of those. And then when you come to the Holiday Head Start, you need to bring your own stamp set and punch to create your projects. Okay, so we are today is September the 5th. So we've only got 5 more days to get the Paper Pumpkin subscription. It goes till September 10th. I have 5 kits coming to my house. 4 are spoken for. So if you are local and want that 5th one, it's $32. Let me know and I will earmark it for you. Okay, and then would you like to earn some products for free? Do you want to have your own private girls fun night? I can come to your house or you can come to mine. Let me know and we will get something scheduled for you and your girlfriends to get together and craft. All you have to do is email me and or message me on Facebook. Marcy at stampinwithmarcy.com. Marcy, it's www.stampinwithmarcy.com. So whatever works for you, let me know. And as well as the holiday catalog starting, the designer series paper sale from the annual catalog is going on for the month. It is buy 3, get 1 free. So yesterday morning I ordered some more of the Come Sail Away paper and the Bird Ballad Designer Series paper. I love that stuff and have used it so much I needed more. So that's a great value. Buy 3, get 1 free. So, and that is the annual catalog. Okay, so today's card. This is the card that we are creating today. Look at that shiny, sparkly goodness. I love sparkle. So we are using, from the holiday catalog, we are using the Christmas Gleaming stamp set. It's actually, I'm using the bundle and the 2 different punches that go with it. And the basic pattern decorative masks. We're using this mask here, as well as some of the Delicata Silvery Shimmer pigment ink. Excuse me. Yes, so To create this card, my inspiration came from my Seaside Spray ribbon, the metallic ribbon. I saw this. I knew I wanted to use this stamp set and this mask. And so I was looking around my craft room and my eye caught my shiny ribbon. And so I thought, why not pull those two colors together? And that is how I came up with this. And it's a very simple card, as you're going to see. It does not take too awful much time, and it makes a real impact with all of that glimmery there. So what we're going to do is, I find it easier to take my silicone craft sheet, and I'm going to place my cut Whisper White down on it, making sure that it is straight. And then I'm going to place my decorative mask right over top. And then I'm going to take some washi tape. You don't have to, but I just find it helps me keep it in place. So there. And now I'm going to take my ink and a sponge dauber, and I am just going to ink it up. And you can go in circular motions like this, or you can daub, or you could even use your sponge brayer to get your ink on here. It's whatever works for you, whatever you're most comfortable with. And this is the most time consuming, and it really does not take that much time. So this is a perfect technique to use for those special people in your life that you're going to be sending a card to. So Catherine, are you, have you started with your Christmas cards yet? Are you a early bird and like to get going on them, or do you wait till after Thanksgiving, the end of October or Halloween, to start your holiday cards? And you can go as light or as heavy, whatever look you're going for. But it just adds that little bit of dimension to your project, I find. And then afterwards, you can also, once you're sure that if you're using the metallic inks, once you're sure that they're dry, you could run this through the embossing folder with your subtle. Use it with your subtle embossing folder to add that bit more texture to it. That would be super pretty as well. Just different ways to add texture to your projects. You could also, as I'm sponging away here, you could also take your any of your shimmer mists, or any re-inker in a Stampin' spritzer, and you could spritz your color on so that way it would be thicker in one area and lighter in the another. Or you could use your embossing paste, just your regular white or your shimmer embossing paste, and if you put a drop or two of re-inker in that, that's going to give you some color coordination for your project as well. There's many ways to use these masks to add more, a little bit more to your crafting projects. Okay, I think, and I'm just going to take a baby wipe and wipe this off, and then I will take it to the sink later after I'm done my live and give it a good wash. Okay, so then you just have to lift up your washi tape, and look at how pretty that is. So pretty. So, excuse the crinkling as I wipe this off. So it's okay. Set this aside. I just wanted to get some of the heavy. Now it does take a few moments to dry, so we're just going to set that aside, and I'm taking my baby wipe to just wipe off my silicone craft mat. And there, it's done. Okay, so I'm not done with my delicata yet though. I am going to now stamp my two, I've got just 2 scraps here, and I'm going to bring in my 2 ornaments, and I'm going to ink them up. And you always want to flip them over to make sure that you're getting good coverage on the entire stamp. And then I'm just gonna, I always save my offcuts so that I've got these perfect little scraps to use for things like this. You could also heat emboss these, or you could stamp them in another color and color them in with your Stampin' Blends if you were to use your Memento or any other colored ink pad. Okay, so I'm gonna set that aside, and now I'm gonna bring in my Seaside Spray ink pad and my Merry Christmas stamp. Give that a squeeze. Now, as always, all of the measurements will be over on my blog on Saturday. Saturday the 7th, it goes live. There's a hair on there, I think. It goes live at, there's the hair there. Fuzzies. It goes live at 6 a.m. So all of the measurements and product links will be there. Okay, I think I got it. And again, this is just another offcut from my cardstock. And it does not matter that I'm pretty sure I stamped that crooked, yes, but I am going to be using my classic label punch. I found that this was a great size because all I have to do is slide this in, line it up, and punch. And then I'm going to take my snips and I'm just going to I don't mind fussy cutting, but I know some of my customers don't really enjoy it. So showing you that taking a punch and punching it out, then all you have to do is nip those ends off. Easy peasy. And we like that, don't we? Okay. So I'm going to bring in, I've got my thick Whisper White card base. I've got my Seaside Spray. I have die cut an oval with the stitched shapes, and then I have die cut an oval with my vellum with the layering ovals. So let's bring in my bone folder. I love my bone folder for getting that nice, good burnished edge so that it will lay completely flat. And then I'm going to bring in a glue dot. Rip that end off. Because this is going to be hidden underneath my ornament. Oh, didn't grab it. I can use my glue dot and not worry about that glue showing, so I'm just lining it up. Oh, not quite. And placing it over top. And that just mutes that color a little bit. And I like that look. All right. So dry. I've got still a little bit, but pretty close to being completely dry. Doesn't take too awful long. You could take your heat tool to heat set it if you prefer. Okay, so then I'm going to and because I don't want to smudge that, I'm just going to flip that over. Okay, and I forgot, it's a good thing I hadn't cleaned my ornament yet. I forgot to stamp on the inside. So we're just going to bring that in, bring that up so you're in camera view. And stamp the inside, just like that. We want our insides to be as pretty as the outside. Okay, so now it's hard to see when I'm not right over it. I don't want to get my head in the camera view. Okay, flip that over. All right, so, and now we're going to take some dimensionals and one in the center, either end. I don't want a saggy middle, so we want to reinforce that. And 5. There we go. And we want this off to the side just slightly here. dimensionals for my Merry Christmas. 1, 2, like that. Okay, now let's punch these ornaments out. Because I've kept this towards the bottom, I've got this other end here that I can do something with. And I'm just lining it up so that I'm fairly even on all sides. See how much space I have there? I could easily stamp another ornament. Making my cardstock go as far as possible when you do it that way. All right, I think that looks good. Okay, so now we're going to take one of the minis and put it there, and then one down here. I just wanted one up the top there near the ornament hanger top so that it doesn't sag. Okay, so we're going to place you towards the top on the left, and then I've got a little, I like to cut these in half as well to get them to fit into smaller areas. So one there, and then because this is going to be like that, I want to make sure that I'm only placing dimensionals on this half. So when I flip it over, I know it's this half here where my thumb is that I want these dimensionals. So I'm going to just put a couple babies on there, and then I'm going to use my glue ready, some liquid glue for the other side to attach. And I only need a little goes a long way. And I think just like that. And then we need our Merry Christmas here, so let's peel the backings off of these. And again, just a little bit of glue to attach to this bottom part here, and whoop, I cut that over just a smidge too far. I need to bump that up so that it's okay. And then we need some of our, just a little bit more bling. I do love my bling. So I'm going to pull out some of my rhinestones, and I'm going to automatically put a dot here, here, and right here, because sometimes they don't stick very well, so I want to make sure that my rhinestones are still attached to my card and not in the envelope when they arrive at the recipient's door. So just a dab of glue always helps to secure that. And there you have it. What do you think? Do you like this card? The little bit of the ornament inside. So I've used the 3 different new products from the holiday catalog, as well as then mixing in my annual catalog products with the ink and the sponge daubers and the dies and the rhinestones and the other punch. So thank you so much for stopping by today. If I don't have any other questions or comments, I'm going to sign off. I still have more salsa to make. My kitchen smells like tomatoes and peppers. It smells quite yummy. So again, please, sharing is caring. Please share my video. If you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please click on the link below to subscribe. Please give me some hearts, some thumbs up. And if you haven't yet liked my Facebook business page, please like and follow, so that way you get notified whenever I am going live. So thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.